Oi amigas! Hi everybody. Thank you for coming to my YouTube channel where I'm trying to record some of my life, some of my adventures. And this adventure here in Brazil is amazing because I'm going to tell you how I went viral in Brazil.
Music makes the people come together. Music makes the bourgeoisie and the rebel.
I'm Aaron, aka Visionaaron. This might have a little something to do with it. I'm going to tell you what it was like before the Madonna concert, during the Madonna concert, and after the Madonna concert. So stick around and find out how that went. Before the concert, I had a little bit of shopping time, so I found this, somebody on my Instagram showed me this store where they sold these t-shirts with cone bras incorporated into them. I've been to Rio before, so I actually know my way around more than most people. And I went into the city center, which many tourists don't always visit. They usually stay more on the south side, like Copacabana and Ipanema and those kind of areas. But I went to where the real Brazilians shop in Saara, the market in downtown Rio. And I had this address and I went there to find it. And there were people all over the store just buying things so quickly.
They have tons of bootleg merch, some cute things. I was looking for one. They had one with the cone bra built into the shirt. I was looking for that one, but I think they probably sold out. Actually, there it is. There's the cone bra shirt. I want to see if they have one in my size. You know, built-in cone bra, that's pretty cool. Let's see if they have any more. Hey! Posters. We are at 187.
So I went there, and I went there specifically for this shirt with the cone bra incorporated. So yes, they let me buy the last of their t-shirts that was literally on the mannequin. Okay, I did have to name drop a little bit, you know, but I paid full price, so, you know. And what happened next was going to be something that they were very, very thankful for. I made a little reel to put onto my Instagram, and then didn't think much about it, went about doing all my other things to prepare for the concert and stuff like that. Getting my costume ready, last minute little sewing things, and just getting everything in order. Well, it turns out that my Instagram video just kept getting, like, you know, I just looked at the insights on it and it was just kept on like growing thousands and thousands and thousands. And then people started sending me in my DMs, hey Aaron, I saw you on the news. Hey Aaron, I saw you on this website, and stuff in lots of Portuguese news. Then I had a friend from Germany who had a friend in Brazil say, isn't that your friend Aaron? He's on the news here in Brazil. So, and then somebody else told me they saw me on the news in Argentina. And it was just crazy. I don't think I've ever had anything happen like that to me before. So it's my first version of going viral, which was really exciting.
So I'm here on Rua Senhor dos Passos in the center of Rio, and basically at number 187 and a lot of other shops. They have all this bootleg merch that I can't get enough of, and neither can the people here because they're already selling out of a lot of items because they showed them on TV today. But they have tons of like bootleg merch, which, you know, I usually go to Mexico for, but they have one thing that I wanted, but it's all sold out and I have to get my hands on it before I go to parties and stuff. It's this shirt with the actual cones attached to the cone bra. I gotta get my hands on that. So I came to the store to get this shirt. They're selling me literally the last one, which is on the mannequin, but they're making more and they're gonna be ready by Friday. So I'm really thankful for them. I'm paying full price, of course, and supporting the locals, but I'm so glad I got my hands on it because I came here just for that shirt. So I'm really happy, and check it out. See what you think of my cones. I got my hands on the cone bra t-shirt. Obrigado.
But it's also a credit to the enthusiasm of Brazilian fans. They are next level. Like, they get so passionate about everything that I see a lot of Brazilians comment on my social media and things like that, but you really feel it when you're here. There is a difference. Sure, it's like comparable maybe in Mexico, a lot of South American countries and Latin American countries, you find this kind of passion and enthusiasm that they just have in abundance. It's amazing. And it's really just cool for me to experience a little bit personally with a little reel that I made and I didn't think was going to be on the news. When people were like reposting this reel, I saw some comments like, oh, he's in Brazil, he should be speaking Portuguese and stuff like that. I don't know why they thought I should be speaking Portuguese if I didn't speak Portuguese. But it just so happens that I've been studying Portuguese for a while now and practicing with all my friends. I've never actually taken a Portuguese course, but I've been trying to get better and better. So I made a follow-up reel of me thanking the Brazilian fans in Portuguese. This was all before the concert. When I went outside of the Copacabana Palace Hotel in Rio de Janeiro, where all the fans were there for days, it was like a party that just lasted non-stop. It was crazy. That was just the beginning. This was like the preview to what was going to happen for the main event. The main event was out of this world. This concert was apparently the biggest ever, I think, outdoor single concert, especially by a solo artist in history, I think. And it was so crazy. From up in the stage area, you could look out into the audience and you couldn't see where it ended. You look into the streets, it was all full of people. You look up in the buildings on the side, there were like people on the balconies, at the windows, on the rooftops. And it was like never-ending people that was like millions of people. But it's almost like some people focus on the numbers, but for me, it was focused on the energy and the masses of people that came from all over the world, from every nation, holiday, celebration. They came together from every nation, literally, well, I don't know, every nation, I'm not sure. Vanuatu, I'm not sure if they were there. But there was a lot of people, and they came from all over Brazil. These were people, many of them, who could not afford to fly to other countries to see this kind of concert, who could not afford the ticket prices that are charged in Europe and North America. The great thing about this show was that it was put on in a way that it became free for the people to come and see it through sponsors like Itaú and Heineken, all these different sponsors. I'm not here to, it's not an ad, but just I'm thankful that they helped make this happen so that people could come and see this concert and experience it, and also come together in a community kind of diversity embracing situation, especially after the years in Brazil where they were kind of dominated by right-wing extremism and things like that. This was something that was like a breath of fresh air for the Brazilian people. And I know this because people told me directly, people have been DMing me. In this concert, we have many people who are non-binary, trans, gender non-conforming, queer, all different kinds of, straight, all different kinds of people of different races, different backgrounds, different religions. And I feel that that is really represented in most of Madonna's shows, but this one really brought that to Brazil. But they also wore the kind of Brazilian jerseys and Brazilian flag colors, which has a significance that Brazilians told me about that is something that I didn't think about from their perspective. They said, you know what Madonna and Pablo Vittar did? They helped us reclaim the colors of the Brazilian flag so that we, the people, can use them and feel that we're not representing right-wing extremism anymore. People told me in Brazil they criticized from religious groups saying it was satanic or whatever. I can't believe we're in 2024 and we're still getting these kind of criticisms like it was the 1980s or something. But to me, what that does is it makes people question things and hopefully helps open their minds to individual expression and artistic expression. So I'm hoping that, and I've seen the evidence from people writing to me about how impactful it was for them. I brought a few Brazilian friends of mine who I've known for years, and one of them was a huge Madonna fan many years before I started working with her, and he was literally crying at the end of the show about how meaningful it was to him. And for me, I've seen the show in rehearsals, I've seen it many times, and it's something that had a different impact because you kind of get the energy from the people in the audience, and the people in the audience showed me how much they were moved by it. And in Brazil, they really appreciated this. It was something that I could see on their faces, see in their tears. They just hear it in their shouts and screams of millions singing along in the concert. And for me, the concert was amazing. The joy it brought people is something that I think is something that's lasting. This was a cultural and historic moment that I think that everyone involved should be proud of, because it's having an impact culturally and historically in Brazil, and I'm hoping that it will continue to have like a ripple effect in positive ways to support the people of Brazil. So thank you so much for joining me on this fun adventure in Brazil. I'm going to continue it with some visits to tourist spots, trying out some different Brazilian things, but I'll do that in another video. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope if you get a chance, you'll watch the replay of the concert on, I'm sure it's somewhere on the internet you can find. And thank you to everybody involved, and obrigado a vocês, Brasil. Nós adoramos vocês, and just happy to be here and thankful. Thanks.